Hi, welcome back to my vlog. My name is Zina. I'm an immigrant. I live in New York and I moved to the USA in 2018 with a green card, and I became a citizen last year. And I have been vlogging about my struggle of getting my foot in the USA and making it from zero. Today is a Sunday, and yesterday and today I had off from my work because I work the regular business hours, which is 8 to 4 now. I slept through all day yesterday. I had been preparing for my billing and coding specialist exam. That's why for the last 2 weekends I have just been studying and not paying attention to the apartment, and was so tired that I slept through whole Saturday, and I woke up this morning on a Sunday. I walked the dogs, cleaned the fridge, cleaned the bathroom, did a lot of laundry, and now I am making the bed. So I'm gonna start from here, making the bed, and I'm gonna try to vlog about the day, and we'll take it from there. I store the bed sheets in this bag under the bed, and I have matching bed sheets. It is very unusual for me to have matching bed sheets and pillow covers, because if you have been poor, you would know that we never are able to purchase matching things at a time. We just buy whatever is the cheapest whenever possible, and that's why we end up with mismatched pieces. Even though my financial situation is better than it has ever been before, but I have been poor for almost the first 36 years of my life, so it's gonna take me a while to get there. I haven't been able to pay off the credit card debt yet, and I'm paying them off, but the cost keeps coming because I've been purchasing for education. I have been purchasing books, classes, and they're costing a lot of money. But if I don't get educated, I would never be able to bring myself up where I am now, so it's worth the sacrifice. Now this is what we call a sholar charu, which means a broom made out of reeds. I think it's made out of reeds or something, some part of a bamboo. I'm very ignorant about what it is made up of, but this is what we use to dust off the bed. Also the carpet. I have a different one for the carpet. But of course I cannot use this to get rid of the dog. You have to get rid of the dog this way. Hoochie, 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 hoochie. Get off! Get off the bed! Get off! There she goes. That's how. Our bed frame is a queen bed frame, but it wasn't enough to accommodate us with the dog. So my husband made an extension here. He got some wood from the landlord's garage and he made an extension. Then we had some old partitions that we were not using, and we put them down there to fill up the gap. And over here I also filled up the gap with a foam roller. I used to use the foam roller when I had a lot of back pain, but I don't use that anymore. I do dynamic yoga now, and I'm gonna put the blankets on top of it and cover it properly so it creates an extra 1 foot space. Ta-da! A cushy bed for the dog next to us. Alright, I'm done with making the bed. Took out all the laundry. I'm gonna put them to wash maybe tomorrow, not today. I have a little washing machine, so it will help. Also, I'm getting rid of this pillow because it really doesn't give much support, and we really don't need this pillow. So I'm just gonna get rid of it instead of keeping it in my little abode. These are the dog jackets. I'm gonna take the warm ones and put them in the closet because it's not so cold anymore. My husband is cooking his food for the week, so he's cooking fish and chicken. I am not cooking for him as of now because there's not much time after I do my work and studies. So he's a very good cook. I really love eating his cooking too, but I don't think he's cooking anything vegan, so there won't be anything for me there. Just look at him go. So I just finished dusting the floor. This is what we use as a living room, and also that part is my office. I still have to clean up the top of the table. I just purchased this table yesterday from Amazon, and it is a similar table like the one I had from before. It's a standing desk, so I can stand up and sit down whenever I need to. I had a stationary desk before which didn't rise up, and it did not give me sufficient space to keep my computer and still be able to write on it, so I got rid of it. I posted on Facebook Marketplace and offered someone to take the desk for $0, and a nice gentleman showed up. He helped me carry it downstairs and he took the desk from me. Thanks to him, and I got the free space which I am using to put the new desk. This will be my workstation as it has been, but this will be my study station because I need to lay out my books and stuff when I study. Gonna organize my clothes now. I've been dumping them here for a month because I've been really busy with my studies for a month, and it has gotten out of control. My closet is behind the couch because there's no space to put the couch. So I put it in front of the closet. My husband took out the door of the closet and he put the curtains here, so that gave us the space to put the couch in front of it. So whenever I want to get something out of the closet, I just sit down on the couch and grab it like this. So I'm organizing the closet now. These curtains are for my husband. Once a week he works from home, and when he works from home he puts the curtains here when he has a video call to divide the room, because it is a one room apartment, so we make it work this way with the help of a lot of curtains. It's 4 p.m. now and I am going for a run. It just got sunny for a bit, but New York, it is mostly rainy and most of the time it's snowy. We rarely get sunny days. So whenever I get a bit of sun, I just try to get a run in. It's like when I get the sun, I go out for a run to have some fun. Do you get the pun? Well, there's no pun, but anyway, I'm going for a run. See you in a bit. The next bit is a little yucky. If you don't like wounds and gross stuff, please take your eyes away because I'm gonna show you a wound that I have. I got it when I was trying to haul the desk down the stairs with the gentleman who picked it up. Yikes. That's what it looks like, and it hurts pretty bad. So the only type of shoes I'm able to wear right now is the slip-ons. I'm not able to wear the high boots that I wear during rainy days. So yeah, I mean it doesn't hurt too bad. I get bruises and injuries all the time because I do a bit of martial arts and I try to follow some moves from the movies, so I get a lot of minor injuries. So I almost got run over by a car. I was crossing the road and the signal was on for pedestrians. All on a sudden, a blue minivan just turned and did not slow down at all. And if I hadn't stopped with my dog Seji, they would have run me over. And I made eye contact with the driver. He looked like a 16-year-old boy, and he made the eye contact and made a face like it was nothing, and he continued driving on, sped down the road just like he was before. And I paused and I waited for a second, and at the same time, another car drifted past me at the same speed, even though the pedestrian light was still on. So that's what's going on with the USA right now. Looks like a lot of people are just doing whatever they want instead of obeying the rules. It is really dangerous for anyone to be walking down the street, even with all the zebra crossings. I mean, what's the point of having zebra crossings and the signal lights if people are not gonna obey that? I mean, I do understand why those road rage things happen because I was really infuriated. Even if I had those guys, yeah, I will always think about, in my head, I think about scenarios where I get back at those people. But in real life, I really can't do anything. And it sucks. It sucks the way I follow rules. I try to follow all the rules. I respect the rules. I pay my taxes. I don't litter. I pick up my dog's poop like here. I do everything by the book. And I still get the middle finger by these people who don't follow anything. There was a car crash 2 days ago in the intersection next to our apartment, and we heard it. We were not sure if it was really a car crash, but then we heard the cars passing by, like the 911 car, the EMT car, the ambulances, and then we realized that something had happened. And I went to the crash scene about like 2 hours later to walk my dog, and I saw there were broken car parts all over the intersection, and those broken pieces are still there. They haven't been cleaned up. Because I guess the city cannot keep up with the litter anymore. So it just gave up. I had high expectations about the USA. Because the life in the third world, well, it's far worse, hundredfold worse. It's a hell where I am from, but the USA is not safe either. Car-related violence, it seems to be out of control. So anyway, I think I'm gonna close the vlog now. Then at night I have a class. We are doing the cardiology module, so I'm gonna have to catch up to the studies. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, and then if I can, I'm gonna attend the class or not. I don't want to get too tired that I don't perform well at work tomorrow. I have to prioritize my work before anything. If I can study after that, then I study after that. If I can't, then I won't. Anyway, if you're watching my vlog, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. We're filling out the 8829 form for tax filing.